Back in time, there happened something stupid where an overzealous police officer detained a former Air Force special agent for having FBI credentials because the man was accused of impersonating the police as a result of those credentials. Unfortunately, this agent appeared to be unaware of his rights and how to exercise them when dealing with the police. And as a result, he fell for the tactic typically used by police to interrogate people to the point where they say or do things that are not right. In the United States, if you're being pulled over by the police and you feel the area is unsafe to continue, or if you have suspicions that the vehicle is not a genuine police vehicle, you have the right to turn on your hazard lights and signal that you need to stop immediately to guarantee the safety of both you and the officer when he has finished his inaccurate driving school lecture. Drive slowly and cautiously below the posted speed limit until you find a safe, well-lit, and populated spot to halt. Let's see how things develop. I used to work security at Harris. Okay, former contractors. I've never pulled over for you before, right? Okay, well, I'm driving because you said, but I can't, in my mind, I'm no guns inside the car. Yeah, that's what I wore. Yeah, I mean, X-ray 5 good? Did you get my 28? I have 35 by 28 Victor Union, which will be 8. The 5th of November, or okay, because you gave me, is fine. Tom, 670 California? This is the reason, yes? And if there isn't insurance in there now, well, I just don't see it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but don't do it, dude, because I don't like it. I responded, oh yeah, hey, you know what? When you're that far behind, though, that to me, I was like, all right, is this guy pulling me over, or is it what's going on? Yeah, so once I'm on there and I ain't got nowhere to pull over, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't want to just pull over and stop and hold up traffic like that. At that point, yeah, we'll make that call. But there's too much. Okay, do you lower this so I can talk to you? Okay, have you ever had to take it before or anything like that? But could you write him out for me because I can't possibly do it, and I'm on this side now where I want to get struck by a car. I'm trying to get my insurance for you guys. Okay, yeah, way back, yeah. Okay, and no weapons on him, and the car looks clean. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, I'm trying to get my insurance for you guys. Okay, when the cop realized that this man couldn't shut up and was even eager to answer more questions, he became determined to find something incriminating to use to arrest the man. Fortunately for this cop, he finally got what he wanted. Let's put it aside for the time being so you won't be confused with law enforcement. You're not a law enforcement officer and you're not a police officer because you mentioned you work in security. So I want to put these on for now, okay, because I want to unwind track works. So I have to have lights on the vehicle for someplace they shouldn't be, that color. Yeah, they shouldn't be red and white, brother. No, it depends on who you're doing, okay? Which agency do you contract with us? You have a government ID, I have a contractor. I have a contractor. The officer saw what looked like a siren device and questioned the man about it. The man, still thinking the cop was just being friendly, explained how he got the device because he was a contract special security agent. What might this man have done to prevent this terrible experience once the initially friendly cop abruptly morphed into a cop eager to throw the man in jail? Well, when the police began questioning him, he should have invoked his Miranda rights, which are supported by the Fifth Amendment rights. By doing so, he could have prevented the entire incident as stated in the Fifth Amendment, which states that no one shall be held accountable for a capital or otherwise infamous crime except on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, and no person shall be required to testify against himself in any criminal case. Before any questioning, law enforcement officers are required to read you your Miranda rights in an effort to prevent you from incriminating yourself. However, if they don't, one will be appointed for you if you cannot afford one. You also have the option to start questioning yourself if you cannot afford one. So let me read you your rights too. You're handcuffed, you understand, which makes me feel more at ease. The other rights are that anything you say will be used as evidence in court. If you can't afford a lawyer, the courts will provide one for you. Okay, I have your rights to money. If you want to talk to me, let me look at this quite disturbing object over here. The man didn't explicitly decline to be searched, as required by the Fourth Amendment right, and the officer continued to violate his right even though the officer would have likely searched and seized him and his vehicle. He could have used that against the officers in court if he eventually filed a lawsuit over the cops cooperating with the officer's actions. According to the lighting laws in Nevada, which apply to private vehicles, flashing amber lights are strictly prohibited. Additionally, you should avoid underglow and green, blue, and red aftermarket lights to avoid being mistaken for an emergency vehicle. The incident in this video occurred in Nevada. So based on this, the officer had a reason to detain this man because his red and blue lights flashed. However, let's remember that this man is actually a contract special security agent. He is a law enforcement agent and has the authority to own those flashing lights. He even informed the officer that he could be hired as a security agent at any time. Now let's see how things developed. No guns were present, right? Yeah, inside the car. Yeah, like I who issued this to you, it's my former import from your former employer. So you used to work for the FBI? At one point, I contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI and others here in Reno. Where's their office at, or what a resident agency? It's next to Wells Fargo. It's right by the traffic circle. Okay, where they're at. You never been arrested, just the juvenile. Yeah, what is this Nevada, state of Nevada private investigator? Yeah, so I see. And you're investigator. Cool, yeah, but then you're also a contractor for Southwest Gas for Southwest. So that's it here. That's your primary job. Yeah, it's my part-time job. And I have my own cybersecurity company. Yeah, okay, so that's where I was headed to right now. That's allowed my partner back into his computer because he got locked down, okay? And then this right here, that's a guard card. Yeah, that's Nevada. That's the private investigators licensing board. That's the issue, yes. And this, you're allowed to, get this because you private secure or a private investigation. Maybe I think my wife's cheating on me. Sure, can I hire you? Right? Wouldn't that would be what it would be? Yeah, I can hire you and be like, hey, yeah, go follow my wife or do whatever. Right. But you have to go through, I'm a cybersecurity researcher. Also, I don't have to do all that to hire me as a PI. I'm currently texting someone if you pretend to be a federal officer. But do you know what else you think? When did you work for me? I don't want to show you the interest because they're in your car and I have to destroy them. But as I said with the red and blues, that alone is okay. Okay. That's what you're in that, but that's not an offense in and of itself to have ready. Okay, I'm going to pull up the NRS for you because I attended a police officer academy. I know that well. You haven't again, but have they updated the NRS good until it's to my car? You see it, see the plates where it says that, yeah. And then let's go on the side so you can check out that as well. What does it say on the side? That says Carson. Yep, you understand what I'm saying. So that's where I am now. Let me get a bag so I can put your money inside and all that good stuff. But first, let's start with the fact that the ID was issued to you as you stated during the FBI deal. This means that you did not steal, discover, or otherwise obtain the ID. And it does state that it was issued to you by your employer. What kind of trading do you go to? You get a security guard job and you get your license from your employer, and then to update that, what's all right, is this like a key to get the car running or not? That's all. Thanks for watching and feel free to comment below with your opinions on this video.